before we get to work. And like I said, we got time. Everybody be taken care of, so don't worry about we got you. But anyway, we need to discuss, and I told you before, the reason why we developed the 2.0 was to deal with people that are making these fake gray screen paint products and that are not doing test demonstrations. They come up with all kinds of crazy theories about their products. And this is the reason why that the 2.0 was designed so that way the customer wouldn't get scalped. Well, I'm sorry, choice of words. They wouldn't get basically taken when it comes to, I don't sound insensitive about anything. When it comes, and I do apologize for that one, but anyway, would be taken to the bank or robbed. I wouldn't take it to the bank. I'd taken it from the bank. Or I don't know how you would say it, but anyway, they would be taken or robbed due to the fact that they would be buying an overpriced, expensive gray screen paint that has no testing, that can't back up its products at the end of the day. And again, for products that are going to cost you $85 to $90 or $160, this is just too much for a product that cannot be backed up. All right, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We develop a gray screen paint product for the customers called the Digital One 2.0. As I told you before, one of the individuals who makes these gray screen paint mixers is also by a fellow named Crow 1176, who again was so terrified by the product he actually filed multiple complaints on PayPal. I don't know what he was trying to do, but it didn't work, and he basically lost every claim. Now let's get to PARTAY. PARTAY is another fellow who sells gray screen paint products, and we have enough evidence here to add you to a blacklist. Because the reason why is because your site has really shiesty activity. I'll tell you why. These are order receipts. Now anybody has the right to cancel from you. That's true. But your site basically shows really weird activity, and I'll tell you why. We ordered from him multiple times, and the reason why we ordered from him multiple times is because this is a person who has made claims on his site that is not true at the end of the day. His site's been shut down and not in action for quite some time. So he has, let me see if we can go back to first initial orders. We got these numbered 69. We also have here showing that the person is very unprofessional, very, very, very unprofessional. So I'll show you right here. All right, so let me see. That's 71. That's 69, 70, 70 right there. 68, 72, 70. They're all here. All right, so these right here are cancellations. These are cancellations we received from PARTAY AV. When trying to make a purchase through his website, he repeatedly canceled the orders and put the money back in our account because we were going to bring the item down here for testing to see if it was legit, because he did make a lot of accusations about our company, saying our products weren't this, that, and the other. And I said, okay, well, we'll just buy your stuff and see how your stuff actually, how close it comes to what you claim it does on your YouTube channel. And basically, every time we placed an order, he would cancel the order and put the money back on the account. He had samples, did you know that? And that money was refunded back to us. So these are the multiple cancellations. We ordered just about everything on the site. So if you go back to, this is 2022. This would be this year. This is 2021, 2022, 2022. 2021, 2022, 2021. So around in December of 2021, December 23rd of 2021, we placed orders for his samples. These are the samples, one for 40 and another one for 20 that we placed orders for. Both of the orders, the money was put back to our account. And then we have another one showing the money was refunded back to our account. This is where he had samples. So the account had closed down. We have an official order. I got to figure out what the official order is. So the official order we posted was $160. The website was shut down right after the order went through. He shut down all the shopping carts. And then after all the shopping carts were shut, we couldn't place any more orders. He sat on the order for a while, and then we had to go to PayPal for our complaint and get him to ship out the item because we didn't want the money. We just wanted the merchandise. But he did basically turn around and just give us back our money, which he wasn't able to process the order. Let me see, 2022. Now, the site stayed closed for quite some time until around January. The site resurfaced again, claiming that he was back and that he had this new paint and some other stuff, but it just seemed to be the same stuff he already had. And that's where we went in January and we placed orders again. So this site was shut down from December. First initial order was in September. From September, he came back in December and made orders. We gotta get this right because I want to make sure we get this all correctly. Into September, we placed an order. In September, he went in and canceled our order. And basically, we sat on the order first, and then we had an option to go in and give us back our money or ship out the item. He chose to give us back our money, even though we requested for the item. The site was shut down all the way until December. When December popped open, he had samples. These are the samples he had available on his website. This is the date when we ordered them in December the 23rd. He put the money back in our account. We ordered $20 worth and we ordered $40 worth, and the money went back to the account. The site shut down again. All the way until January the 4th is when he opened up the site again. And in January the 4th, he basically also to continue to return our money back to the account. This is where we were able to place 3 orders through the account using the same $160 because he returned the money that fast. Literally, we didn't have to get anything out of our pocket. We didn't have to go through a PayPal dispute, nothing. He put the money literally back in the account so fast. We used the same $160 to make all 3 orders. When I got to the third order, he removed the entire marketplace. We do have that video right there showing him removing the marketplace, us receiving a 404 error code showing that that particular page was gone. Later on, around that night, late at night, around 3:45, we placed the order for the last one, giving us all 3 from his shopping cart using the same $160. And after that, he shut the site down. The site was shut down until he had a reopening in July the 25th. He posted. We have that also too, showing him that he posted. He was going to open up July the 5th. He was coming back. He was the king. You got to watch out for these guys. These are what you call overhype snake oil salesmen. They talk about a whole lot of stuff that their product can do, and they have no way to back it up. So this is the site right here. And as you can see, he's marked their name in there somehow. He'd be fearless and that he's the king and all this other nonsense too. Come down here to the bottom to see all his products are still sold out, which means his site is shut down. We've seen this before. Sold out, which means none of the shopping carts are open. So when you have a sold out product, usually when we have a sold out product, we will show that this is a product that's not available yet due to the fact that it's in testing. But there'll be information, constant information on the product as we're going along with it. And you will see us doing updates. We'll see us designing this, designing that. So you know that as we're going along, we have a date when it's going to be available. Also, too, on the top, you'll see a caption saying when it's going to be available, when it's coming out. With him, they're just shut down, period. So when you make a shopping cart where basically it's sold out, it's not trying to make it sound like his product was selling out. No, it's not. He just doesn't open the website on a regular basis. So he'll probably come back in probably 2-3 months from now and say, hey, look, we're opening up, we're back, baby, and then shut down again. And guess what? He's done this multiple times. So how is he as a professional? Well, this is why I explain to people at the end of the day, do not put your personal feelings into your business. This is an email that's posted to a couple of forum sites showing the individual and how he carries himself. Now, mind you, at the end of the day, when I buy from you, I am your customer. I can't express that enough, right? Just like when Crow bought from us, he's my customer. So I don't treat him any different than anybody else. Did exactly what I was supposed to do. We don't send you emails with cursing and carrying on and all that nonsense. We don't do that. If I want to say I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't send emails out just for the sake of just sending them out to sound good on camera. We back it up. Over there in Crow's stack of his some of the cancellations we have, and also too fraud he's committed already on Facebook, not Facebook, sorry, on PayPal. We have over there the email that he initially sent out about telling us to buy whatever he wanted, but he had no way to back it up. So this is PARTAY right here. This is an email that he sent to us. Right here you can see the subject. You better shut your blank mouth, cursing. Very, very unprofessional. Not the way you carry yourself in business. And you see it was November the 16th of 2021 right there. And you can see where it comes from. Now they tried to doctor this email. Him and Partay got this ingenious idea that they were going to go in and change it out to make it look like we sent the email in and that it came from me, and it came from due to the fact that Partay walking around in his backyard claims I canceled an order, and this is how I retaliated. So they changed it up to make it look like it came from me. Gentlemen, this is why we give you the nickname the Three Stooges, including the other one. You know why? Because you're not smart at the end of the day. This is the official email. So we know that certain dates and stuff were removed out of the original one. This is, I'm sorry, the out of the fake one. This is the real one. So what you tried to do in that one, both of you coming up with this ingenious idea that you thought was going to work, and you were going to be to fool people at the end of the day and mislead people. You thought that you, Crow, sitting in your dark apartment, and him walking around in his backyard claiming that I canceled from him, and this is how I reacted. I cursed and carried on. Your term was, I was like a big dog behind a gate, and when you open the gate, I lick your hand and I wet myself. That's what you said, right? Interesting. But anyway, let's get to what happened to you two as you got exposed. Well, what happened was Partay and I requested receipts. I requested cancellations and receipts. We received nothing, not a thing. Crow, we have requested also from you to bear receipts. Nothing at all, period. When he made the statement, we went straight to his website and we started placing orders. When we start placing orders, we start getting our money bouncing back to our accounts left and right. And this went on as we made these transactions. We went back in to keep checking your account to see when you were open, and your website was open and shutting months, 2 or 3 months here, 2 or 3 months there. You just can't seem to keep the shopping carts open. Not only that, you can't even support your product claim, because this is what the product was going to be bought down for, to see if you can support your claim. And instead of you supporting your claim, you canceled your orders. You even canceled on the samples. These are samples. Did you know he had samples? We do. We got the receipts for him. These are his sample sheets that he canceled right from the door. Now, with that being said, instead of you walking around the backyard making claims that we canceled from you, we have those receipts here showing that you canceled. And as for the doctored email, well, we have the original email, and this is what you said in the email, because here it is dated. You try to blot out the date, try to make it like something that it wasn't. At the end of the day, you guys really must think your customers are idiots. You have to, in order to feed them that nonsense. And anyone that believes in that nonsense, well, then you know exactly where they stand. So this is what he said in his email to me about false claims, about reaching out to you. I'm still waiting for that. You're afraid to put your address in. You haven't ordered my product yet. I've been waiting for you. I put out several requests, Partay, for you to go buy my product, and you haven't. You know why? Because you're afraid to put your address in. We all know that. Bunch of nonsense. We'll slap you, trashy, nasty blank with a lawsuit. Waiting for that. I asked you to have your attorney contact me. Haven't heard anything from that yet, but we'll be in contact with you. Don't worry about that. This is how you act. This is your customer support. I will ruin you, do it and ruin you. I don't think so, buddy. You can't even keep your website open. Every time we come in here, you're trying to claim you're sold out, but your site's been shut down for a while, and you have a history of this. We even got you to shut down your entire marketplace because we're ordering from you and you were afraid. You did the same thing Crow did. Crow wanted to rant on his receipts because we were ordering from him after they said we can order whatever we wanted. Look at this. I will ruin you. I don't think that's going to happen. Worthless. Look at this. Look at the language on this guy. I had more than enough money to do good. I'm glad you have a lot of money, because I'll be taking it from you when I file the lawsuit. Good thing to tell me. We already sent this to the attorney. Oh, it's money, huh? All right, not a problem. Now, how is Partay being sued? Well, Partay used my face and slandered it a couple of times, and you can't do that at the end of the day. You could be sued for that. Did you know that? I would look that up before doing that. You can have a lawsuit filed against you for that. So that's where he messed up. And right there, Who says that? Oh, there's a wrestler that says it all the time. I can't think of it. I think it's The Rock. I think you're watching too much wrestling. Let's see. I'll make you spend money you don't have. Interesting. Well, I spent $700 on basically buying your product that you put back into my account. You couldn't even hold on to the money. So I'm spending money I don't have. You can't even keep the money. How can you not keep it? I have Crow's $38. I went and bought myself some Dragon Ball Z skins and stuff like that with it. Yeah, it's mine. I'm keeping it. I mean, I gave Crow about $1,600 worth of orders. He gave me back every dime because they can't back their products up. I can back mine up at the end of the day. So I kept his money. Yeah. So this is where you messed up. You see all that nonsense you put in there? That's where you messed up. You put your company information down there. Isn't that your website right there? That's your Facebook, Instagram, and your website with Squarespace. The mistakes you guys make are freaking unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Powered by Squarespace. You're not smart at the end of the day. I swear you guys are not intelligent. Right there at the bottom of your page, it shows who your website's powered by. And this is what you sent with your website address attached to it. This is not professional. So not only do you cancel your orders and you can't back up your products, and we gave you $700 worth of our money, which you gave back to us nice and kindly. We used the same $160 to purchase all 3 of your screen paints and have the money put back into my account, which showing a record that you cannot back your products at the end of the day. Not only can't you not back your products at the end of the day, but you have horrible customer service and you have your company's information right there. This has been posted to multiple forum sites so people can see exactly what kind of person you are at the end of the day. Now, as for going to your website, well, we know it's in a bit shambles. It's a lot of lies in here. This is a fake website. We don't advise people. You can't buy anything from it anyway. It's never open. That's the problem. I come back ever so once in a while, every month to kind of a look, and it's always closed now. You have down here as one of your black products as being seasonal. How is a paint seasonal? We had that conversation in the forum side, like, how's a seasonal? Like, it's like saying, like, okay, this is a special paint right here. You can only use it at this time or this weather. Well, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that one. How is it seasonal? So, for any of y'all to sit there and say, nah, he's lying. He never said that. No, he did say his black paint is seasonal. There you go. Seasonal availability. So seasonal availability means that, all right, say if you were to walk into Walmart and you wanted to buy a Christmas tree in the middle of the summertime, they'll say, well, you can't buy that because it's not a seasonal product. We only have it around Christmas time. Because when they buy it, they're not going to buy one tree. They're going to buy bulks of it. So what's the point of buying a bulk of Christmas trees in the middle of the summertime? They're not really going to sell. They're going to sell in the wintertime. That makes that a seasonal product. That's what he has right here. How can screen paint be a seasonal product? Doesn't make any sense. Unless it's green and basically it's a Christmas paint or something. I don't know. And you would say, okay, but then again, you would use it for something else besides that. And you got St. Patty's Day, and there's other things you can probably use it for. People use it for, I don't know, Greenpeace environment. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't know how a paint is seasonal. He puts that up there because he doesn't have it available, and it probably doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So let's make it very hard to get, or make it not able to get, and just put an excuse why you can't get it. That's all that is. Now, Jamie, I hate to go off topic here. Remember I told you I'm filing a complaint. On Monday morning, we found the complaint. This is the case file from dispute from PayPal with you and your information showing us in the dispute, which they can pull up in transaction number, that you shipped us a product that was fraud. You shipped us a Cinemax product that was black. This is your dispute right here that we can send to the post office showing proof that you lost the case. There you go, buddy. I told you, we got evidence on you guys galore. December the 29th of 2021, still fresh, still got time. $89. Ordered the team. That was, they say, ordered the team, and they sent me the wrong color. Ordered gray, received black. I want a refund. What did we order? Right there, Cinemax, 1 quart. There's the claim right there, detail number. All we have to do is send it over to the post office, including with other transactions, the videos, everything we have showing that you committed fraud to the United States Postal Service. And that right there is going to start a case. That's with the government, by the way. Sorry about that. That's going to start a case. They have to basically have a case right there for that. And we have PayPal that will come in and verify and back up and witness that basically the events that happened and why you lost the case. Now, clearly they can go back and check your videos as they did and see that you don't have a black Cinemax. And you can't make one now because that's not going to work. That's going to even come even more criminal evidence against you. All right, so that's off topic. I just want to show you that we do have that document. So if you think in the back of your mind, Crow thinks in the back of his mind that we don't have, yeah, it's right there, buddy. We have the transcripts. Everything we have all copied, everything of all the crap that you've done, we have it. So we'll submit that to the post office tomorrow. I'll file a complaint against you for mail fraud for that one to begin with, and then we'll submit those documents also over to the PayPal legal department on requesting either strikes against your account, restrictions, or to have your account basically terminated. Then after that, we'll go over to Wix, which we're still processing with them over there over the pornography nonsense. So for those who don't know about that and to clear that up, Crow thought it would be a good idea to solicit pornography on his page because I was in a live stream. We just happened to be over on his site, and he thought that would be an embarrassment for me to have that pull up on my camera, when it backfired for him because this is your business at the end of the day. That's where you guys don't understand. This is your business. You treat your business, you keep your personal feelings, whatever you have, separate from your business. And for you to solicit pornography on your site like that makes you look bad. It's right next to your how your product is a wholesome, good paint, and you got a picture of pornography up there. Now, whether you thought that was going to be an embarrassment toward me because I'm on a live stream, backfire, because again, it's on your company page. They don't think when they do stuff. And this guy right here on his page, you got yourself calling yourself the king. Right here, I can see you went and replaced the video because this is not the same video. So you did a video. This is looks like my downstairs area, my workshop. It looks like my workshop area. But anyway, you did some video. And when you do videos like this, it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you to do videos of slandering somebody else because it looks bad for you. People aren't going to take this the same way you think they're going to take it. You have to have the kind of evidence we have over here. We don't have to make these kind of videos just at a bad taste of memes and carrying on and act up. People can tell the difference of something being done childish and something being done professional. Those documents I have sitting over there is done professional, which means we can back up and show where you guys have committed these acts and things that you were doing. We can back it up. None of that we have over there is hearsay for court. None of it. It's all evidence. So we can clearly show that your site has not been able to maintain and stay open, and it's been opening and shutting and opening and shutting. But not only that, we have multiple cancellations. We got emails over there tied to your site, which you just cursing and carrying on with very bad and nasty attitude. Look what he signs off on. This is what he signs off on. And you're saying test me? Buddy boy, let me explain something to you about testing you. I tested you when I gave you $700 of my money out of my banking account. I tested you, and you gave me every single dime back to my account. I tested you already. I know your type. You're the type that, again, you're the dog behind the gate. That's what you are. That's what you and Crow are. You are the dogs behind the gate that you do all this barking, and the minute it comes up, you start licking the hand and wetting yourself, and you do. We got the evidence right there. Trying to back out of filing false claims back to back to back, canceled orders, just all kinds of stuff. It's a shame that the very same thing that you said you have now become. Look at this. He's got this all peppered out. This is supposed to be a competitor or something of Crystal Edge technology screens. Never truthful. Interesting. But we have the cancel orders. Okay. Are never truthful. But yet, you can't back up anything you claim your product can do. I've been asking for that since last year, since we first made the order about this whole quantum stacking system, which you have not done a video yet to provide any information that this actually does exist, which we know it doesn't. This is why the site is continually closed. And then after that, putting stuff like this on your website, extremely unprofessional. Face the king. If anybody at the end of the day doesn't know who I am, they look at that and think, what the frick is he talking about, face the king? That doesn't make any sense. So my company is not a big company. It's not like a household name at the end of the day. So some people know me, some people don't. Some people go into your website, they don't know who I am at the end of the day. And they got, the first thing you have on your page is be fearless and face the king. That's not toward the people that are coming to your website. That's directed toward us. And at the end of the day, why would that bother me? I'm the one sitting over here with canceled orders, and with you cursing out and carrying on being very professional attached to your website. Why would this even bother me? Your site's not even open. You're not even making any money. So why would this bother me at the end of the day? There's no competition here. You can't keep your site open. So no, I don't see I don't see anything here where it's called facing the king. And again, if someone comes on here, if I'm a customer and I come on here, I've never even heard of Crystal Edge Technology screens, and I see face the king. What the heck does that even mean? I'd be kind of baffled staring at him. What's my face the king? Is he challenging me? I don't even make this stuff. That's what you're giving off. Because you know why? This is a person who let his emotional feelings get the best of him. And he has now poured it onto his site, making your site look very unprofessional. Be fearless. What does that have to do with screen? That doesn't even make any sense at all, period. And then you put down, watch like a king. Well, you can't watch like a king if you don't have any product to sell because your page is always closed. So how can you watch like a king? You have no orders. You have nothing here for any place any orders. And at that, who's going to waste I don't know how many hours. It was an hour? I think it was an hour or so. 4 applications to page and screen. No one's going to do that. Most people don't even want to do 2. And then you got some trailer that's supposed to be slamming me. Again, if people don't know who I am, they come and okay, so basically from your point of view, you feel someone's going to see this and they're going to go, oh, Crystal Edge must be a really bad company. Let me go see how bad a company they are. Well, thank you for the advertisement, because when they go to my website and they see all the many demonstrations and customer reviews and, all the stuff that we do, to go to our YouTube channel and they see that giant display of the church and they go, wow, this guy does some crazy stuff at the end of the day. Yeah, thank you. You just push advertisement my way. And then they can go to my website, which is open, and they can buy from me, which they can't even buy from you because you're afraid to open up your site. So much of being the king. But you don't put stuff like that on your website. You never put stuff. You don't see stuff like that on my website. For what? At the end of the day, most people don't even know who you are. So if they don't know who you are, why would I have you on there to begin with? Look at the teleprompt right there. Crystal Edge ran from PARTAY. That doesn't make any sense, dude. Are you 5 years old? How old are you? Why would you have that on your website by saying that we ran from you? Someone coming in, again, who doesn't know who my company is, will look at that and go, okay, what does he mean he ran from PARTAY? That doesn't make any sense. Your site looks like a joke. So, of course, they're going to go dig me up and figure out who I am. And they're going to see all the stuff that I do and check out my site and see all the demonstrations compared to yours, that we can back everything up on our end, and you can't. So all you did was just push business my way. You sparked curiosity. That's what you did. But thank you for the orders. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to complain about it. So at the end of the day, people, as you can see, that these gentlemen have allowed their emotional feelings to get the best of them, and it poured on into their business, and that's what it has become. It's become. And they're out there getting some purchase one too. So I'm waiting for packages. As we're sitting here, I got everybody done and taken care of, but we're waiting for some stuff to come in. so we can begin work today. So that's what we're waiting for. But until I have some downtime here, I got a little house cleaning to do, and later on, we'll give you an update on all the stuff that's coming in today, and you'll be good to go from there. Other than that, you gentlemen are not professionals. You let your personal feelings get the best of you. You let it leak onto your site and to your business. I don't do that. You don't see me putting your nonsense on my page. I have a special page for you called Blacklist. That's a page we put you at where people can go and see what kind of people you are at the end of the day. But I don't have to go spat it onto my front page. That's stupid. Yeah. Well, so much for facing the king. You can't even keep his freaking drawbridge down so people can enter. So, yeah. You can't nobody buy from you. Your castle is completely closed up. It's like you're under siege. There's no point in going through the rest of this because I don't have time for it. But I just want to show you that. Be careful when you buy from sites. Make sure they can back their products up. I don't see any test demonstrations on any of this on this site. Nothing at all, period. To put this kind of nonsense on your page, very unprofessional. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to have a big company, so a lot of people, some people may not know who I am. And they come on and say, like, what the frick is he talking about? Only my face the king. Doesn't make any sense. And then they see you slandering somebody. It puts a bad taste in people's mouths. It doesn't show someone being professional. Now, see, I love how Wendy's and McDonald's and all of them have this little war back and forth with the signs and stuff. It's nothing bad. It's funny. It's hilarious. And everybody gets a kick out of it. They're professionals. They know how to have fun with each other, but not go off and just do things that are going to cause fights and stuff like that. Because it's when you see two companies going at it like that, it's a bad taste. People don't want to be bothered with that. But they made it a joke, and it is freaking hilarious. I read some of those signs going back and forth, and it's funny. They're just having some good, clean fun. But you guys do stuff on a level that's malicious. That's how you do things. You know, you do very evil and dirty things. And that what makes you look bad. I don't send out curse words, and I don't make memes and do all that crazy stuff, because that's not what I do. It's not professional. But this right here is just arrogant and just bold and just disrespectful, because again, somebody may come in here and don't even know who I am at the end of the day and say, face the king? What you mean by face the king? What the heck is he talking about? Face the king. You sound arrogant. That's what you sound. Even though that's directly toward me, anybody coming here is going to take it personally and think it's directed toward them. That's what you just did to yourself. So if I'm coming here for the first time to buy, I don't even know who Crystal is. I see face the king. The freak is he talking about? Face the king. Oh, he thinks he's all that. This, that. Yeah, you come off arrogant. And then you're talking about, oh, Crystal Edge run from Partay. Well, who the freak is Crystal Edge? Let me go look this guy up. Thank you. You just got me orders. Because when I go to my website, they see, compared to yours, my site, oh man, I got so many demonstrations on so many things. It's not even funny. My outside demonstrations on my 150 and 250 inch screens are impressive. So the minute they come in there, they see 250 inch screens on display, screens displayed to the ceiling, screens displayed to the floor, 3D mapping applications, all kinds of crazy stuff. How my rooms are changing out. We got theater rooms upstairs and all white. Oh, we got to post it to all white room. Got to be next. Arcade screens I'm designing. That page, when they come in there, people are blown away from all the stuff we develop every single day. And then they go back and see your nonsense. So all you did was just direct your business to me. That's what you just did. Because you sparked curiosity. And they're going to know, who is this guy? They're probably expecting to come to see my page will probably be some dumpy page. That's what they're probably expecting to see. But my page is better than yours. There you go. So all you did in terms, you just bought me business. That's all you did. And then the fact that you're talking about face the king and how we ran from you, and they go down to say, well, let me see where his he doesn't have anything here. There's nothing there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over to this other guy. Who's this guy? Crystal Edge. Let's go check him out real quick and go to check out his homepage. see what he has over here. Okay. There's my logo and all that other good stuff there. Popping up. Okay. All right. See what he's working with over here. Nice presentation and company information. Outside customers. Outside customer demonstrations. You don't have any outside customer demonstrations on your page. Yeah, but I do. Let's go check them out. You can watch the video demonstrations of the customers. Oh, wow. This is, man, that is already, I got you beat that fast. They're watching my customers outside on that cheap projector, watching their demonstrations. Let's see. True ambient light rejection, go big. 250-inch screen. Are you kidding me? Already got you again. Wow, look at the displays on the pictures outside. Look at the time of the day. Then look how clear the image is coming up. Got you again. More customer demonstrations? Wow, it's demonstrations on a 1,000-inch screen with a church. More demonstrations. See what I mean? This is a reaction. This is what happens. So by you basically saying that we ran from you, you have sparked curiosity for them to figure out who I am, that I'm running from you, what kind of person I am. And they're going to go directly to my site and see all my demonstrations that you don't even have. You don't even have a customer demonstration yet. I do. I have checked. You don't have any customer demonstrations. And this is talking directly to Danny. Wow, more demonstrations on more slideshows? 44 black? What the heck is that? Test demonstrations all on display for them to see. Wow, it's got his test demonstrations here on display. That's amazing. Outside demonstration, ultra short throw. 1,000 lumen projector tests. Look at this. Keeps going on and on and on. You haven't even hit the bottom of my page yet. We still have more 3D mapping applications. 1,000 picture slideshow. Floor projection technology. Dedicated theater room, pre-coded screens technology, acoustic technology. You don't have that either. Ambient light rejection, ceiling and something I forgot is ambient and ceiling and light rejection technology. Look at that. Videos, pictures. You just directed somebody that's going to come to my site and look at everything I have. Wow, look at this. His product, okay, so he has black paint. He showed his demonstrations on his product versus black paint, black fabric. All demonstrations are here on display. Jamie, you're the same way. They'll come right to my website and look at your site compared to mine. Look at all the test demonstrations we have here. Backing our products up. Slideshows, backing our products up. And then they get a chance to get, oh, this guy painted into his screen? That's craziness. Where's your demonstrations of you painting? No, you don't have any, see? Pre-coded 250-inch screen. So wow, he's got these massive, not only does he have screen paints, but he has screens at gigantic sizes. 80-inch, 200, 250-inch massive giant screens. You don't have displays of giant screens on your website. Only we have that. What else we got on here? Comparison with gray screens for dedicated home theaters. Educational videos showing you why. We don't even put the 2.0s in dedicated theater rooms, no. Only black screens should be worthy in there. Not even gunmetal, black screens. Some more tests we have over here. Oh, why gray screens like you guys sell it? Then they untested. We haven't done it. Untested. Because ours is tested. We have a gray screen now, so we put yours down as untested or bad. Right there. Demonstrations are right there for them to see. So all that's there. Everything is there. So all you did was basically spark curiosity because someone comes into your site that they don't know who I am at the end of the day, and you got down face the king in your site. That sounds arrogant at the end of the day. Like, what the freak does he mean by face the king? Is he talking to me? That sounds like you're direct to me because they don't know who we are. But then when they see that teleprompt showing I ran from you, well, he ran from me, so what did he do? I mean, let me go check this guy out. And they go see my site compared to yours. They see the experience level that I have. Partay, let me explain something to you. I was developing screen paint before you ever existed. Do you understand that? I have more experience. I've been here longer than you and Crow, both of y'all. I was developing product before. If you go back to my digital one, when I first started, Crow was never mentioned in any of my demonstrations because he didn't exist. He wasn't even around. I know because I'm a person that does research. I would have tracked your videos a long time ago. You don't exist. You didn't exist at all, period. That's why Mississippi, man, these are old guys, old people that worked back in the day with AVS Forums. They know me because I was on their forum site at that particular time. But as for you, Partay, you don't even exist in my world because I have been around longer than you have. So I have far more experience than you have. So when you direct customers to my site, which you do because they're curious who I am, they see the amount of information that I put out on my site compared to your videos that you have. How many demonstrations do you have of your black screens displayed outside? Yeah, that one, none. Matter of fact, you don't have any at all, period. How many demonstrations do you have outside? I've seen them, little blow up screen, about 100-inch screen. That's basically about it. Not much, not on our level. No test demonstrations, no certified test, nothing. So all you did was basically advertise for me. Backfired. Because I get people come to my site because, and again, they can't buy from you because you're not even open, but they can buy from me because I am open. So, at the end of the day, to order from this guy would be a mistake. Who's to say that you order from him and he shuts his website down, saying he's sold out, and keep your money? That's something you have to worry about because his site doesn't say constantly open. Do we have that already in the video? I think we have one. He said he marked this going to be on the 25th. He was going to open up July the 25th. And then July the 25th, he opened and then he shut down again. We have multiple ones of those. So you can't even keep your site open. Look at how that works. Even bigger problem. How in the world are you going to give anybody an exchange for their product if your site's closed? How does that work? How does your return policy work if your site's closed most of the time? How does that work? Because every time you turn around and somebody goes there, it's closed. It's kind of like, you remind me of those wedding venues where people get scammed at. And unfortunately, it's sad, but they do. And they put all their money in, and then they come back and the doors are closed or not even there. That's what you are. You're an unstable wedding venue because you're constantly closed all the time. For somebody who's supposed to be the king at the end of the day, you sure stay closed a lot. Man. I'm not coming at these people today because I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not coming at these people because they didn't do anything or say anything to me. Well, Crow did, but they need to be outed. It's not, gentlemen, you have to understand, it's not what you think it is. For you at the end of the day, think, oh, he's coming. No, it's not about that. It's about the dumb stuff you guys have been doing for so long. And this stuff, the way you've been treating people in home theater. You don't get it at the end of the day. This is a person's first time experience. If you're blessed to get somebody to order from you and this is their first time experience, you have the option to make that the best experience that they will ever have. But you cheat them out of that because you give them this crappy product that's untested. You can't even stand behind it at the end of the day, and you're giving them nothing but house paint. That's what you're doing. Making a quick dime and you're cheating people. You steal that from them. Can't even back your own products up. If you could, we wouldn't have all the cancellations sitting over there. Unbelievable. Lied on camera about you painting a 200-inch screen, Crow. You didn't paint a 200-inch screen. You painted a 150-inch screen. I painted a 200-inch screen, and I rolled it in on top of that. Oh my goodness, people. We had a challenge for him. It was a challenge based on his website. This is for Crow. A challenge based on his website. He had all these lies. And as a matter of fact, we have it in here. He has all these lies on his website that you can paint a 300-inch screen with 2 quarts of paint. You can paint a 200-inch screen with 2 quarts of paint. The screen you displayed was 150 inches. I know a 200 screen because I painted 200-inch screen for. We just did one a couple of days ago. So I know how big a 200-inch screen is. You painted in a 150-inch screen trying to tell your customers that that was a 200-inch screen. You are so sadly mistaken on that, it's not even funny. But in his site, he put down that that his two courts can paint up to a 300-inch screen. So we challenged him on it. Oh, please do paint that in, because I am dying to see that demonstration. It was never done. And then he tried to come up with some Mickey Mouse Roadrunner math by saying, oh, but a 300-inch screen is the equivalent of three 100-inch screens. Seriously? That's a noob move. Noobs do that when they first start developing screen paint. I did that. Noobs do that when they first start off, when they don't know the proper measurements of a screen. No, that does not work. You're way off. You'd be so far off, it's not even funny. Let me see what we got here on this. Yeah. Customer, whoever posted the video of Crow's environment, what it really looks like, that fellow went in and removed the Crow tried to go onto his site and put down that this is a coming from my account, and I actually uploaded the video from my separate account. Then again, with these dumb theories, how did I get into your apartment to shoot the video or take the pictures? You can't come up with that theory, can you? No. Let's see. Ultra short though projectors don't work on gray screens. Yeah, we did that one. They do not work on gray screens at all, period. Well, there are gray screens, but untested. We have everything now is untested. All right, let me see. Oh, we got you right here. It's PARTAY becoming delusional. Let's see, another customer exposing Crow's lies. Right there. Chris is where the customers were coming up and busting Crow for doing things he shouldn't have been doing. Let me see. Let me see. Also, too, I've been tracking to see if you have any customers. We can't find one customer with your product. Can't find one. I've been looking. Can't find one. Not one. But I could be mistaken. I may have to do maybe a deeper search or something should have popped up. No. Yeah, some Crow basically removed his, got caught. Huh. Taco, you gonna help me sweep up today? Say no, no, no. It is whatchamacallit. I'm wasting time on this nonsense. All right, we're not gonna waste them. If I find the videos, we'll post them up there. But we're not gonna waste too much time on this because I still got to sweep up, and I could be working on Tin Man over there while I'm over here doing this. Ah, you got your fish today, finally. Thought you gave up on that toy. I could be working on my Tin Man right now since I got a little downtime waiting for stuff to get here. But long story short, the guy's website constantly stays shut. I mean, it's been opening, closing, fluctuating, and again, as I said before, very unprofessional. You don't put Face the King onto your site because you're directing that toward me, but at the end of the day, I don't care because, again, what am I facing? Your site's closed all the time. It's never open. Your screen paint applications take 4 applications to apply on. No one's going to do that at the end of the day. And you went through all that just to have it match your theater wall downstairs. What am I facing at the end of the day? Not to top it off, I got $700 worth of canceled orders sitting on the kitchen table. So what am I facing at the end of the day? What am I running from? All you're doing is you're advertising for me. You're sparking curiosity because, like I said, people are going to go in there and say, Face the King. What the freak is wrong with this guy? What do you mean by Face the King? Like, that's arrogant. That's what you come off as, an arrogant fool. And then when they see the caption telling me I ran from you, ran from Crystal Edge, or who the freak is Crystal Edge? Again, they're going to go look me up. And when they look me up and see my website compared to yours on all the demonstrations we have done and things we've built and designed, that's going to spark their curiosity to find out more about me. And the more they're going to find out about me, orders are going to start pushing in. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those are from you. I really wouldn't be. Are you fighting for Haruka? Haruka? Are you doing battle for Haruka? Oh, he's taking his time. Uh-oh, he's about to go into attack mode. Attack for Haruka! Attack for Haruka! Attack for Haruka! Oh, Taki. And Taco Samaji. Attack for Haruka. Warrior mode. He's practicing warrior mode. That's what he's practicing. Warrior mode. Training for Haruka. Warrior mode. Taco, I wish I can speak Japanese. You'd be good for Japanese. Get it, Taco. Get it, Taco. Get it. Get it, Taco. Oh, and he's going to take this. He's taking it someplace. Oh. Out of the way of the camera. There we go. Fight it, Taco. Fight it for Haruka. Your Japanese girlfriend. Are you doing battle for your Japanese girlfriend? Huh? Your Japanese girlfriend. Haruka. Hmm? Oh, we left. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna get you your battle armor. All right, have a little fun there, people. All right, I gotta get back. I got to sweep and clean my house out, get things cleaned up in here, and we gotta get ready to get the basement and everything because this isn't gonna be long to knock these orders out. All right. So, long story short, you don't have to worry about getting duped because the site's never open. But I guarantee you, in 2 months from now, or 3 months, I don't know, somewhere around that time, who knows, it might be 4 months, who knows, he'll pop up with another launch date. He's had multiple launch dates. He'll pop up again saying, hey, I'm back, and so, and face the king. Oh, it's so sad, I swear. It's like his brain. Oh, Groundhog Day. That's what that reminds me of. Really. You're doing Groundhog Day. You come back in, nothing changes. And keep in mind, when he comes in, nothing changes. The instructions are all the same. The products are all the same. Nothing changes. But he comes back in, says it's something new. It's the same thing. That's all it is. All right. That's it for me right there. I'm going to go work on my middleman. As a matter of fact, I got to sweep out the other room over there and get it cleaned up in there. And just be careful, as I said, at the end of the day. Ask questions and all that stuff, what you need to do. And make sure you're getting what you paid for. Monday morning, as for you, Fernando, I'm going to contact PayPal. I'm going to proceed forward on what we need to do. And I'm going to contact my friend today, who works over at the post office, and talk to him about basically proper procedures, talk to his higher up manager about proper procedures of following for mail fraud. All right, because again, you sent me an item that was not supposed, you know what you did at the end of the day. Oh, that painting looks really nice like that. All right, and I got to take my screen, I got to cut it and fix this shit. I don't feel like doing my screen right now, I'm tired. I take it right where everybody else. Look at you carrying around your fish. You finally found your fish, didn't you? You've been looking for that for 4 days. Didn't even know where you put it. I couldn't even figure out where you put it. So just be careful when you buy screen paints at the end of the day, because like I said, this nonsense is absolutely crazy when you got somebody calling themselves face the king. If you didn't know who we were, you came in here and saw that, the first thing you would think is, man, this guy is like seriously arrogant. Something's wrong there. And I keep explaining to you, gentlemen, I can't express it enough. Keep your emotions to yourself. Don't let that pour over into your business, because it looks very unprofessional. At the end of the day, like I said, if nobody knows who we are and they go on and see that, it looks arrogant. Face the king. What you mean by face the king? You would turn people off. People wouldn't even go through your website looking at that. They would turn them off. And even if they see the caption where it's saying, oh, I ran from you, they're going to look me up to see who I am and what I'm about. And they're going to notice that my site's better than yours. I have more experience. I'm showing up better stuff than you. I'm backing my product and you can't. And they go back to your site and your site's closed. And my site's open. Yeah, that's definitely facing the king at the end of the day. All right, I got to go. Thank you all, and God bless. Face the king.